Hello, and welcome to the Love Your Work Life podcast. I'm your host, Elissa Shuck. Whether you're going for that next promotion, looking for a job, or making a career pivot, I'll teach you how to navigate it all so you can have the career you want. This is Love Your Work Life episode 122. Confession time. As much as I love work and doing work and working with people and all of the things that I've done in my career, marketing, branding, product development, sales, supply chain, all the things, I've had an eclectic career. I've never been a fan of phrases like follow your bliss or do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. First of all, it just feels too fluffy. Second of all, I don't think it's true. I do believe that what we do is kind of meant to feel hard at times. It's meant to feel messy at times. And inside that messiness and hard work and discomfort is where we find those moments we learn what we're made of. If nothing about what we do in our work life is hard or messy or tough, how would we ever look back and appreciate everything we've overcome, all of the obstacles, all of the challenges, the people that were difficult, the problems that were difficult? We would literally rob ourselves of the opportunity to appreciate everything we overcame in the process, in the getting our hands dirty, in the discomfort of work. That's where the beauty is on the other side of discomfort, on the other side of the hard work. Do I want you to love your work life? Absolutely. But I don't think it's realistic or maybe even healthy for us to think that we must love what we do in order to feel fulfilled and happy and accomplished. I'll take it a step further. It's actually supposed to be uncomfortable. It's actually supposed to be messy. What if loving your work life included all of the obstacles, the messiness, the navigating people and relationships and negotiations, feedback? What if that's all part of it? And what if it's actually supposed to be a little bit uncomfortable, or maybe even a lot uncomfortable? That it's actually okay and there's nothing wrong with what's going on if it feels hard. Because that's how you know that you're growing, you're stretching, you're becoming more of what you're meant to be individually in your professional life. And when you're leading a team, that's how you know that the team is getting stronger. If you never have any resistance, if you never have anything you have to overcome or anything that challenges you to grow and stretch, it's like I read someone saying the other day, don't have enough resources? Good. Why is that good? Because now you've got to figure out how to make do with what you have. Getting rejected? Good. Now you know you need to fine-tune your interview skills. You need to ramp up your storytelling. If there wasn't ever an opportunity to face obstacles, then we would never have to go deeper into our capacity to do it differently, to learn a better way, to try something different. And this isn't about scarcity, my friends. This is about abundance. I know it sounds a little counterintuitive that discomfort would be associated with abundance versus scarcity, but it is, because we as humans have an amazing capacity to figure things out. We can ask ourselves some really good questions and give ourselves some really good answers. But if we're just rolling along and everything is easy and beautiful and blissful, then we'll never actually get to tap in to the power that exists in the abundance of our own brains. This is so fundamental. And I think if more people could get this, everything around you just screams abundance. Everything inside you has the capacity for abundance, and you didn't actually have to worry that it was hard or messy or uncomfortable, that was just part of it. How much more could you love your life? How much more could you love your work life? Simply accepting that it's okay. Too many people try to avoid discomfort like it's a sign something is wrong. What if it's a sign that it's right? If you didn't overcome discomfort, if you didn't face a challenge and get past it, you wouldn't have a whole lot to celebrate. And you certainly wouldn't have tons of evidence that you could look back on over the course of your career that you could leverage the next time something challenging presents itself. I can look at all of the layoffs that I went through. And I'm not saying it was fun, rainbows and butterflies. I am saying that it challenged me to think about what else I could do. It challenged me to think about who else I could help, where I could take my bag of tricks, so to speak, and make a difference somewhere else. Because every time I lost a job, I chose to pivot. And that meant I was leaving behind my industry, my network, all the things that I could have leveraged as a solid foundation. That's why I'm so bullish about people when they find themselves in career disruption, like I shared last week, that it's not actually anything to get overly freaked out about. It's something to get curious about. It's something to look at and realize that this may be an opportunity. This doesn't have to be devastating. I'm not saying that you have to find your bliss in the midst of a career that feels like it's an ash heap right now. What I am suggesting is feel the discomfort and do it anyway. What is uncomfortable about where you are right now? Feel the discomfort. Expect discomfort. Know that just because it feels uncomfortable doesn't mean that something is wrong. It could actually mean that it is a call to you to step into some kind of new level, something that's been an itch at the back of your brain. And now this discomfort or disruption, whatever it is that you find yourself in, is your moment to say, maybe this is my time. Maybe this is a new level of abundance. Maybe this is just the thing that's always been calling to me, and now it's my time. That means having the conversation, applying for the job, going for the promotion, bringing your team together to rally around a problem that doesn't have enough resources or support or whatever it might be. And then when you get through it, take the time to acknowledge how hard it was, and yet you did it anyway. Celebrate the results that you created. Everything you create, my friends, is something from nothing. The team that is running on all cylinders because you're showing up as a leader who isn't afraid of difficult conversations, who knows that when we face discomfort, it means that we are also facing an opportunity to step in to our full potential. That's where the magic is. What a thought that the magic is in the discomfort and that it's okay that it's messy because you'll figure it out. That's just how you're wired as a human being. Don't worry if it feels uncomfortable. Don't aim for your bliss. Don't worry if you're doing a job that feels like work. Enjoy the fact that it's requiring something of you. That's what loving your work life means. Enjoying the journey, wrestling with stuff, getting on the other side of it, and then truly appreciating and celebrating what you have accomplished all along the way. All right, my friends, have an awesome week, and we'll talk again soon. If you like this podcast, I invite you to visit the Love Your Work Life website at elissashuck-careercoach.com. On the site, you'll find all the information you need to work with me one-on-one, as well as get access to my courses, Job Search Field Guide, and The Art of Stellar Interviews. I can't wait to help. I look forward to seeing you there.